Hi, if you're new here, I'm Kaniti, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are going to watch 11th episode of anime Code Geass, so let's get to it, let's go! Okay, let's see. And we are kind of in the process of this. Left stranded. Before time and fate, belief is futile and pointless? I don't know. I think it's always good to believe in victory until the very end. I think morale is incredibly important. I guess that's a bit unrelated, maybe, but I like to play Overwatch, and this is a team against a team game. And I've noticed many times that even if everything like kind of technically goes well for your team, but something happens, like someone starts accusing someone else, well, basically people get tilted, people start losing their morale, someone is saying like, no, we are going to lose anyway. In this case, everything falls apart. On the other hand, when you have a team that has higher morale and they are saying, it's okay guys, we can do it, we can win this, and in these cases, more often than not, you are going to win. Well, obviously, you have to do stuff. But the thing is that high morale really raises your chances of victory, whereas low morale raises your chances of defeat dramatically. So I feel like it's always good to have high morale and to have hope, because until the very end you still can turn the tides. I think that's really a great thing. It's a very important thing. The Narita conflict, stage 11. Yeah, there are. Yeah, I guess, of course. That's another one of mech captains. Kuvel, right? Yes, I have him here. And it was implied that Jeremiah is dead. Unknown. I like how they're pink. So These are the spots they saw on the map. I forgot his name was something like Taro or something like that. I forgot to write it down. Oh, she agreed to retreat. Okay. She isn't really retreating so far. Okay, no, she does, I guess. Todo. I remembered it wrong. Only the first letter was right. Todo. That's true. Uh, she also, Yuffie can also give some orders. I guess now they're going to dispatch Lancelot. He said something without. I think he moved his lips. It's interesting how Toda and Zero Lelouch are trying to work together without communication, it seems. She's in 1v1. Liquefying the pot. He's like, where is logic? I mean, what he said is fair. About his mom. Yeah, I think Cornelia isn't the one who will just give up. That's she's like, I will fight to the end, even if it means I die in the process. But that's pretty honorable. I think she's pretty cool. Because she beat him up. Yeah, but Lancelot is probably the strongest mech, I assume. Can she survive? Well, I guess she will survive. She's okay. She seems to be fine. Battle of attrition. Yeah, but I guess she would have lost if Lancelot didn't come in. Isn't that what he's kind of doing? Well, one can be true with the other. Well, probably not. Not going to capture him. We'll see how this goes. And yeah, so we did also couldn't protect the Liberation Front, right? Or or they will also retreat. She's here to protect him again. She uses her own powers? That looks pretty cool. A whole group of people with this symbol. Some serious guy? His father? To distract his mind? Will he get some shocking images too? Or it's hers? That's the symbol she has on her forehead. Yeah, this must be her memories. That's like the most interesting part. This is what's shocking for her. So he has some trauma connected to his father, and she is something to her nature, to that symbol. What the fuck is this? Yeah, so they are retreating also. So that's good for Liberation Front for now. Well, last time I saw him, he was just standing doing nothing. So she recovered from that injury also. Researching her. What is her name? So she had a good dream in the end? So they think it's the machine itself that went berserk. The sound of the drop? Or is this a sensor for the viewer? Like, thank you or something? Yes. She's so impressed. Like, she was so emotionless before, but now she acts like a human with emotions. Her face looks so much like prettier, even though it's the same face. Yeah, they don't want us to hear the name. That's why they kind of cover it. I think he's not very good at being gentle. Wait, is it Jeremiah or poor guy? So he's still alive but completely lost his mind? Cullen doesn't want to trust her. Oh, that's already the end of the episode. Well, that was pretty interesting. Yeah, looks like maybe it wasn't our intention to protect the Liberation Front, maybe. It looks like probably since Lelouch is also driven by his own motives, he wants to know more about his mom's death. So he wanted to ask Cornelia about this after capturing her. That failed, but meanwhile, Cornelia's forces have retreated, so it seems like there's no trouble for Liberation Front for now, and Jeremiah is still alive, but he completely lost it, I think. Meanwhile, yeah, we got to know more about Cece, but it's like Lelouch has learned her real name, but we did not. Didn't get it. Maybe it's like not something for us to know. But looks like they are bonding gradually also, because she felt more like a machine than a person most of the times. But in this episode, also faced with some of her memories, even though she says she forgotten everything. It looks like we saw a more human side of her, and that was very sweet. As I said, she looked like extra pretty because of that, because we could see like raw emotions on her face. That was really nice. And so it looks like now Carlin has saw her. She knows about her, but it looks like she didn't like her. If it was another situation, I would say she's jealous, but I don't think she would be jealous of Zero. She doesn't really like have any romantic connection to him, I feel like. So it would be like she doesn't really trust this woman she didn't see before, and she's kind of apprehensive about it. So I guess that's the kind of feeling that is present here. And yeah, also we saw a little bit more about Suzaku. Looks like maybe his father abused him in some way. It seemed like that's some scary or traumatic, because she said, I'm showing him shocking images, but it feels like these shocking images are not like nightmares in a sense that something horrific that didn't actually happen. It looks like these shocking images are connected to something from your past. And for her, we saw a whole group of people with this symbol she has on her head. It looks like, well, I don't want to use the word cult, but I don't know what else to use here. It's like some I would say even religious group, because we saw a nun with this symbol, some group of people that all had these symbols, but now we only see her and nobody else is there. So either she's like the last one remaining, or maybe some like her still hiding somewhere. And it could be that you are kind of born with this symbol, or it could be that people go through some rituals to obtain it. We also saw a scar where she asked, "Don't invade me." So maybe this is the power that you receive through some events or rituals. I'm not really sure, I guess we don't know enough to draw any conclusions, but that was the most exciting and interesting part of the episodes. I think I confessed already before that I'm not really a big fan of mechs and mecha fights, so that parts are not really that interesting for me, but in terms of like characters themselves, their psychology, their relationships, and like their memories and traumas and their development, and some mysteries about them, that's what's really exciting for me. So yeah, I guess that would be it for this episode. So please share your thoughts, if you have any, without spoilers of course, in the comments down below. Thank you for watching and see ya.